There we go, finally the first person in the stream. Welcome to the Australian Grand Prix. I'm assuming this is one of the drivers. Either way, welcome to the Australian Grand Prix. Red Bull can win the Constructors here if they get 10 points. If I'm correct, which I believe I am. Let me just check. Yeah, Red Bull can win the Constructors tonight with 10 points. Anyone else's finishing position does not matter. Getting even closer at the top of the championship with Rhodey and Tom split by 1 point in the battle for third, and a 6-point gap between the two Red Bulls at the top. Bobo and Tim very, very close to each other. As we see now, the first cars going out onto the track. We have about 4, 5, 6, 7 there. A whole lot of cars already leaving the pits, as you can see. As we will watch Cristiano, one of the new drivers on the grid. I believe he's filling in today, if I'm not mistaken, for Tom, who once again was a no-show. Oh, is Rico now ahead? Right, we'll watch Rico. Rico is the first car out there in the Williams. We've seen good performances from Rico. We've seen low points finishes. We should expect another push for today, as we see Tim and Bobo not taking any chances yet. The two championship contenders. I think they might have to work as a team tonight to get that Constructors Championship sealed, but they are against each other, and it's going to be interesting, I'll tell you that. It's going to be a great final few races here. A few tricky corners here. As we know, the fast chicane of turn 11 and 12 always catches people out. I would expect instance there. The two Red Bulls still not out here. Jacko, Ghost, Bobo and Tim all not leaving the pits yet. As now we see Rico and Cristiano starting their laps. Nice run there through turn 1 and 2 from Rico, as charging towards turn 3 goes with DRS open. Into turn 3, quite a sharp braking point, one of the sharper braking points on the circuit. Through turn 4, nice and swift, not getting as much curb on the exit. Through turn 5, tries to maximise that curb, and he has done that nicely. Into 6 now, and through 7, very similar corners to turn 1 and 2, that one. Cristiano just behind him, still holding it with him. To say he's filling in, that's very strong from him. Through 9 and 10 now, heading towards the two most difficult corners on the track, hands down. Keeping it decently tight there with the grass on the inside. As now into 11, and nicely through 12. You could tell there through from the downshifts. That is a very difficult corner to get right. DRS once again heading into turn 13. Decent bit of speed there from Rico through 14. And now heading into the final two corners. Very much so on the inside curb there as he dives it in. He's not happy with that. I think he's got bargeboard damage from jumping over that curb. Cristiano though will carry on, and he will set a 1 minute and 21 second lap. Very strong. We usually see times around that in qualifying, as Elias does a 1:22.9 here. Job also filling in, I believe, does a 1:22.4 there, and Steiner does a 1:23.2. Notification there just getting in the way, sorry about that. As Michael McKeel, I'm just calling Michael, he sets a 1:21.8 there to send him second, as Mattia there with a 1:24.9, putting him 6th on the grid for now. Will we see any changes here in the positions? As we see Danob there with a 1:44.1, very slow lap there from Danob to say his standards, and Timon with a 1:46.5, but the two McLarens just waiting there as Tim retires. Tim has had an instant. I think Tim's crashed on his fast lap. I think Tim has had an incident on his fast lap there as Mel's goes P3, Mike and Bus setting lap times there as well, as Steiner splits those two and goes P7. That will be, but Tim, the big shocker, he's had an incident in qualifying on his fast lap, and it's put him out. Bobo will be licking his lips now, as will the Ferrari team, because they are the closest people in the constructors to Red Bull. Maybe still a chance for them to keep up here with as Milan there did set a time for P6. Geordie with the time for P11 at 1:29.3 there. And that will be the first time set. No Ecos today. Ecos, one of the faster drivers usually, in qualifying especially. You'd expect to see him up there, but he is not here today. And now the two McLarens, they'll be on their fast laps, and that's poor from Danob on the exit. That might ruin his lap. He goes P9 only. And that there is Luca going P3. As expected, a fast time from him. But Cristiano, 4 tenths up, 3 tenths up there on the rest of the competition. His closest rival with Michael there. As now people will enter the pit lane after their first runs. Rico also retiring during that first run with another assumed incident. In the same way as Tim, as that will be it for the first runs. We'll see probably a tyre change for some people who went to mediums, and not only that, a fuel increase. We'll need it. And that there ran in the final corner was Steinen, who takes P6 there, as back out again. It's a very, very quick pit stop here. They only need to go in and out. They only need that increase of fuel, maybe a change of setup if they are feeling slow. But here we see Jacko rounds the final corner. He's going to be setting his first time lap here. Jacko will go and start his timed lap. I'm dumb. Right, don't matter. Jacko now starting his timed lap. We'll watch him through into turn 3 now. Heavy braking zone. Nicely on the exit there, and nicely on the curb as well. This is strong here from Jacko. A very good first sector, sending in purple in that first sector. As now they're through 5 and 6. Nice and quick here. Into 7 and 8. Very, very good speed here from Jacko. As a Bus has joined the stream. Not too interesting, but hello Bus. Here comes Jacko now. Oh, he's invalidated in the same place. It's going to get everyone. It will this race. It will get everyone, as that is an invalidation. As now Steiner is he going to start another time lap here? Looks the way. Looks that way right now. Through 1 and 2. And he opens DRS. That should show he is starting another time lap here. Into turn 3. Will he be able to pull anything off here and push for that pole position? Flat out, and that's gonna... He spun it! Oh, he's luckily not out there. But Steinen, on his timed lap, has lost his front wing. It looked good up to then. Went flat out, tried too hard, and now sparks flying from underneath that car as he gets caught on the sausage curb. Very, very unlucky there from Steinen. What looked like a brilliant lap turns to nothing. As now Michael, will he be able to pull anything off here? Holding a very central line through the straight. As now nice, and that's another corner cut. In the same place. Everyone is going to expect it. It's something that's just going to happen. And there's invalidations on outlaps. That's the point it's got to here. Mike Hammer just about not invalidating there, as Mattia seemed pretty slow. Mike Hammer on his quick lap here. Through 7 into 8 now. Wait, no, sorry, that's 9 and 10. Here he comes now for turn 11. Being kind of blocked there was that Bus in the middle. I don't think he's been blocked, to be honest with you. He goes purple, middle sector. Will he get messed up? No, he won't. He's going to keep this lap going here. Mike Hammer could be on for an incredible lap here as he's hit that purple middle sector into the final few turns now. Will he be able to pull anything off through that fast, swooping right-hander? And he's gone invalidated. Oh, it's so unlucky. Mike Hammer had such a good lap on his hands, and all of a sudden, he's lost it on the final section of track. Now Milan has just started his timed lap. P8 currently. Will he be able to pull anything off through 3 there? Attempting to go as flat out as possible. He doesn't seem like he's on a timed lap. This does not seem like the right speed. Maybe he is. Maybe I'm wrong. But that is nowhere near a purple first sector. He's setting 175 just going to the braking zone. I don't think that is a normal lap. I don't think he is on a lap there. As now Michael. We will spectate him on the end of his timed lap actually. Will we see him grab pole here? Will it be enough here for Michael? He runs wide, but it's not enough to make him invalidate. Here comes Michael now, and it is pole by 19 milliseconds, the gap. Unbelievable. Great lap there from Michael to go fastest overall, but Cristiano's not having it yet. Cristiano is going to push this lap. This is going to be an incredible end to an incredible qualifying session as usual. Here comes Cristiano now, through turn 4, nice and even. Bit of a wide run there, that might compromise him. Here he goes now, to the end of the first sector, he is purple. Cristiano, will he be able to pull off pole position? Will there be an invalidation that ruins him here? There's always potential for anything. Is that Luca just ahead of him? No, it isn't. That is Geordie just ahead of him there. The current P15 man is Jacko there, also retires. Bobo is also on a time lap. We should probably watch out for Bobo, as that's another purple sector from Cristiano. Will he go over the curb? No, he won't. It's an incredible middle sector there from Cristiano. Will he be able to take pole in this qualifying? I think there's definitely a chance after that gap he had to the rest of the competition, as Michael now retiring. He's happy. He wants to keep that lap. Here comes Cristiano now. 2 corners to go. 1 corner left. Is this going to be enough for pole? Can Cristiano take pole here in Australia? To the line he goes, and it's pole for Cristiano. An incredible lap from him. Sees a 3.5 gap and pole position for Cristiano. Unless there is more challenge here. Bobo, he's gone P4. That's big in this Drivers' Championship. The current championship leader. I think this is the first time we've seen a switch. Bobo is 6 points clear at the top, and he will be starting P4 as we speak. But you never know with Bobo. That's one thing I've learned. You never know with Bobo. Started P13 in Russia, remember, and won that race. There's always potential when Bobo's around for a surprise, as that is a very slow middle sector. I don't think he is on a timed lap. As usual though, I could be wrong, as now we will see a few more timed laps here. Is Cristiano doing another timed lap? I don't think he needs to. No, he is not. Cristiano has finished now with qualifying. And now we go to time, and the winner of Saudi Arabia, only 3 races ago. Currently signed P6, a strong position there for the new McLaren boy. Will he be able to pull anything off in this qualifying session? Here he comes now into turn 9 and 10. The corners which will be abandoned next season and will just become a flat out bit of straight, leading into the fast left right. 1.4 seconds off the pace there through that middle sector. He looks quick though. Is this a lap? No, he has stopped that lap. Mike Hammer though, the man who challenged for pole, didn't see him go up to P6, but here he is. On your screen says he's invalidated already. Steinen dives in. Ghost there. We still have 3 more minutes left of this session. We still could see a surprise here. The two at the front, though, miles ahead of everyone else. A 3.5 gap to second, and then a further 4 tenths down to Luca. Unbelievable pace these two have in qualifying, but are they just going to be fast in qualifying? We'll have to find out. In about 5 minutes, we will be able to find out who will be the fastest man on track. This doesn't matter at all. Bus could win, Geordie could win. With the amount of safety cars we see in this series, there could be a Danob win, there could be a Milan win, there could be an Elias win again. He's on great form, don't forget him, as he has now started a timed lap actually. Perfect timing, as we were speaking of him. Here he comes now into turn 3. Nice downshifting there into gear 2. Now back up through the gears. Now then, will Elias be able to put up a fight? I think there's definitely potential here for him to do that. Here he comes now, Elias, down towards the final few corners. A double right-hander now. Oh, and Elias, has he gone straight on there? Or has he lost his back end? I was not looking at my screen there, I'll be honest. Has he lost his back end there? I don't know, I'll watch that back later. Like I always do, I always watch my stream back to make sure I've done a good job. It's embarrassing, trust me, but it's worth it. Now here comes Mel's through the left, right, and that's a clear invalidation there. Bobo now, he starts his final quick lap. Currently P5, Mel's has jumped both Luca, Bobo and Mike here. Here he comes now, 191 miles an hour, down towards turn 3 and through to turn 4 here. Here he goes now towards turn 5, fastest corner on this circuit if I'm not mistaken. It wouldn't surprise me, he goes through there at a staggering 160 I believe. Title that will soon be beaten by this chicane, after it becomes a chicane that doesn't exist anymore. An extinct chicane, you could say. Now then Bobo though. Can Bobo pull anything off here? Through the section, no one's liked this qualifying, but Bobo smashed it here. Bobo can pull off pole. There's still a chance here for Bobo. Through the right-hander now, heading towards probably the cleanest right-hander of the circuit. I love that corner. Here comes Bobo now though, to the final braking zone of the circuit, if he can make it flat out through here, which Bobo will. Here he comes now towards the line. Is it going to be enough for pole? It's not. It's going to be P5 still. He's going to stay where he is. Not good for Bobo there though. His teammate has crashed out, so that might still be okay for him, but Cristiano's gone even quicker at the top of the timing charts. A second nearly between him and Mel's Job there goes P4. Strong lap from him, as we have 3 rookies in the top 4. You don't expect to see that all the time. 3 of 4 rookies in that top 4. The only person now that can stop them is Dano, but I'm not counting him out yet. Into the final few corners now. Through the sweeping right-hander. Heading into the final braking zone of the circuit. Bit of a hairpin this one. And he gets it right. Will he get it right enough though for a good lap? Here he goes now, flying towards the line. So that will be P4 I think. It's either P4 or P5. Either way, P6 for Bobo at the start of this Grand Prix. P7 actually, as Job, he took P4 in the end. As usual, the Dutch drivers toppling everyone. Tim will start from 19th in this race, but he will have the free choice of tyre and will likely start on the mediums here. So your top 10: Cristiano, Michael, Mels, Job, Danob, Luca, Bobo, Mike, Steinen and Timon, with Swifty and Ghost just missing out there. That is an unbelievable time from Cristiano. Very close between Luca and Bobo in the end, actually. Now I look at that. Decently close between Job and Mels as well. Strong lap from Job to say it is, I believe, his first race. I've only commentated on 4 so far, I think. Or 5. 5, excuse me. Yeah, 5. Job has never appeared before. So a very interesting race on its way, with unless Rico, Tim and Jacko do not choose the medium, then, well, we should have 4 medium runners off the start of this race. Like I said though, you never know. I don't know why I've just gone into super license. That was a bit stupid of me. But, yeah, you never know. Any grid penalties? Doesn't look like it. No grid penalties for anyone. I think Mike Camera could have pulled something off there. Rico, he was going to set that lap on medium as well. So his plan to start on mediums will probably go ahead. And he will begin this race on the medium tyre. But I gotta say, this race should be interesting. Around the streets of Australia. It is actually a street race. Doesn't look like one, but it is. Now then, who will take home victory in the Australian Grand Prix? As now we will start the most boring part of the race, the formation lap. Unless we see some collisions, which we have done over the past few races, especially around the back. As, yep, Rico has waited a long time there. Weirdly, any collisions yet? Doesn't look like it. Just quite interesting to see people getting teleported back to the grid. I don't know what to say in these bits. There's nothing really you can call them. It's just formation lap, isn't it? You just warm your tyres a bit. FA Cup's been interesting today, at least. Had a few quite interesting results so far. I believe Tottenham have beat Morecambe. That's quite interesting. I know most of the people watching are Dutch. You probably love Verstappen, which is fair enough to you. And I won't question it. Yeah, I will tell you now the FA Cup results, because I feel like it, and there's not much else to talk about. Luton beat Harrogate 4-0. Wolves beat Sheffield 3-0. West Ham beat Leeds 2-0. Tottenham beat Morecambe 3-1. Stoke beat Leyton Orient 2-0. Liverpool beat Shrewsbury 4-1. Norwich beat Charlton 1-0. Cardiff beat Preston 2-1. And Nottingham Forest are currently 1-0 up against Arsenal big result for Nottingham Forest, as now we line up on the grid, ready for the start of this Australian Grand Prix. Previously the first race of the season, now all the way back here in 19th, somewhere low down. Who have I got for the win? I can see anyone. There's so many possibilities for this win, but I've got to say Cristiano's pace is unbelievable. If anyone's going to win it, it's probably going to be him. Bit of a glitch there. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights now. And it's lights out and away we go for the Australian Grand Prix. It's a decent getaway there from Cristiano. There's a spin there in the background, that is Geordie. Here we go now down towards turn 1. Mel's has got P2 off Michael. Strong start from Mel's here. There's an incident there. Oh, and that's Job. Job's off. Job has spun it there. Has he collected anyone? Not quite. He's lost his front wing there. Danob with an incredible start up to P4 already. He's pushed wide there. Mike Hammer. Maybe a penalty there for that. I don't think there should be though. As further back there, that's an incident. Ghost Falcon and Milan have hit each other. Tim with a nice start up to P15. Danob and Luca switching places here. There's a few drivers switching places actually, as Bobo now has gained that place up to P6. Big for his championship. Tim here seems to have fallen off this middle pack a bit. Any battling up the front? Not really. As now the middle section of this grid gets very close. Through turn 11 and 12. Is there a chance for any overtakes? Doesn't look like it, as Ghost there gets past Joe further back, as now Bus goes for Jacko. Bus going for Jacko there, and Mike and Swifty there side by side as well. Here, still Mike and Swifty here. Swifty around the outside. Swifty will get the place for now. Mike's still there though. Mike is still in the background of Swifty here. Will there be an overtake? As further back there, Steinen has got past Rico, and there's a spin on the straight. There's a spin on the main straight. It's Swifty. Swifty and Mike, I think they've hit each other. Or has Swifty lost it on his own? I don't know. But Swifty is around on the main straight. He's managed to save himself without hitting anyone. As now, side by side goes Mike and Michael. Bit of a coincidence to have these two side by side. Wait, sorry, it's Mike and Mel's actually. Wait, no, it's Mel's and Michael. I'm stupid. It's just I was spectating Mike. That was a bit weird. Anyway, Mel's and Michael, they're having a nice battle. Mike and Bobo. Bobo's gaining another place here. Bobo's up to P5 in this one. Will Bobo be able to get past Mike here? There's yellow flags there further back, I assume. A lot of battling in this mid-pack already. Timon, Bobo, Mike, Steinen, Rico, and potentially Danob if he can gain some time. Bus had a nice start up to P10 from his starting position. As now here comes Timon. Can he get past Bobo? Cristiano has already pulled out an advantage. Unbelievable pace from him today. As now Jacko, I think, has had an incident further back. Yes, he has. Jacko is around. Tim gains another place there. Up into P16 for him. Still not enough at all, as Timon runs extremely wide here. That might open up the door for Steinen to go around the outside. They're all going to try it on each other, potentially 3 wide now down this straight. Steinen, Rico and Timon very close to one another, as now Danob having a look on Rico. Here comes Danob on Rico into VSC. That's going to cancel out any overtaking. The virtual safety car is out. Quite a few incidents to start this race off, and Jacko is out. That will be the reason for that. Some overtaking going on now in this mid-pack under a VSC. That won't be allowed. Is there going to be a full course safety car? I don't think there's been enough for that. We've seen Swifty spin, we've seen Geordie spinning on the first straight. It wasn't even the first corner, he didn't make it there. Job had an incident. Very unlucky for him. Elias has dropped back. Danob's had an absolutely brilliant start. To say he started quite a lot further down, I believe. Actually, no, he might have just started here. I might be stupid. Doesn't matter. Anyway, Cristiano still leads from Michael after Michael was able to re-overtake Mel's. Mike from Bobo, from Timon, from Steinen, from Rico, from Danob, from Bus, Mattia, Milan, Luca down there now. I think he was involved in those incidents. Elias, Tim, Ghost, Geordie, Job and Swifty is your current runners, with Jacko out of the race. And drive-through penalties there for Mattia and Swifty, speeding under the virtual safety car as now we go to a restart. Will there be any overtakes? DRS open for a few people here. Luca gets a time penalty there. Steinen's having a look on Timon. Steinen's got a lot of pace compared to Timon. Here he comes now. To the outside he will go. Steinen on Timon. These two have battled at the front before. We've seen battles between them. We've seen Steinen and Danob also. And it's a lovely move there around the outside. Timon though looking for the switchback. Not going to be able to pull it off. Rico there having a look as well, as Danob gets a 3-second penalty there for warnings. As now Rico very close now between these 5, as Bus has now caught up to this fight. Very, very tight between all 5 of them. Could be anyone overtaking anyone at this point. Bobo and Bus have pulled away a bit. I'm sure they'll be quite happy about that. These 5 though could bring some entertainment to this race. Here comes Timon now, back at Steinen. He should be able to pull off an overtake to the inside. He's going to look at it, and he's going to send it, and he's going to pull it off. Steinen has to back out a bit there and run wide. Very, very close though. We see an Alpha. Oh, Rico ran wide there. Yeah, Rico. I saw him brake late. I didn't think he broke that late. And it is a wide run there as Mattia there pitting for his drive-through penalty. Now Steinen, he's getting close to Timon. I don't think he's going to be close enough to pull off an overtake yet though. Oh, and it's always a big incident there. Danob gets caught out behind those two, and it's a full course safety car. Understandably, big shunt there for Danob. It's a DNF for him in Australia. Looked strong off the start, and now this could shake up everything. There's his stricken car. Not much he can do about that. And now the safety car, like he just rammed it. And now we see some pitting cars here. Hard tyres on there for Luca as he just about gets out ahead of Tim. These back markers might catch each other out here, as Elias just behind those two. Big shunt though for Danob. Surprising to see, especially from a driver of his ability. As the safety car did actually hit that stricken car, I'm pretty sure. Disqualified safety car right here, right now, I say. Very unlucky though, as Swifty gets a penalty there, and Luca there backing up Tim and Elias. I think he knows the pace of these two. As now everyone in that top 5 is pitted. Everyone further back's pitted as well. Top 7, top 10 now all in. The entire top 10's in. Will we see any overtakes in the pit lane? I don't think we will. I would be very surprised. No, we do not. Everyone is in pretty much the same order. As Rico there, I think he is going to... Oh no, Rico's got damage from that spin. I remember now. Wait, no, he only ran wide. No. I don't know why he's having a front wing change. But he's going to get held here. Why is he holding for so long? I don't know. He's just about got out ahead of Milan there. That was very close between those two. As now the safety car has caught the leader. We could see a change of leader now, finally, in this race. We could see here Cristiano overtaking by Michael. No, Mikey, no, it's not right. It's called a motor race, Toto. Toto, it's called a motor race. Well, I will tell you the score, but it looks like here Nottingham Forest are about to knock out Arsenal from the FA Cup. That would be huge for Nottingham Forest. Fair play to them. My team, Man United, play tomorrow at 8 PM. Nottingham Forest still 1-0 up against Arsenal here. Lewis Graben with the goal. Full time, and that there is Arsenal out of the FA Cup. Huge for Nottingham Forest there. Big win in their case. As now for the first time onto the main straight under the safety car. Just to catch anyone up who hasn't been watching yet up until this point. The start was normal. Cristiano got away nicely. Mells was able to get past Michael. Bobo made up some places. And then we had a few incidents off the start. Geordie spun in a straight line. Job had an incident. As well as Swifty. As Bus has pitted a second time here. Did he get a penalty there under safety car? Potentially. Swifty had a big incident in a straight line. Dane, Jacko, after that retired, bringing out a VSC. Danob caught up in the end of a fight between Timon, Steinen and Rico and Bus. But Bus is now no longer in that. Those five were having a battle. Steinen wanted the overtake on Timon. He lost it a bit on the exit curb of turn 2, and it faked out Danob, if anything, and sent him spinning into the opposite wall and straight out of the race. Okay, I will use that information. Stein. Okay. That's actually a lot easier to say as well. It rolls off the tongue a bit more. Stein. Safety car in this lap here. The weaving going on from everyone here. From Cristiano all the way down. This could be anyone's race. I completely agree with Barrow there in the comments. I completely agree. This is anyone's Grand Prix. I think Cristiano is still going to win it there as Job down in 16th gets a penalty. 16th! As now, here we go for the safety car restart. Cristiano, he's going to go early actually. He's going to bolt very early. He seems to have got Michael off that restart. Mells is holding it nicely with them for now, with Mike not too far behind. Mike with that penalty there, gonna hold him back a bit. Elias there, overtake on Tim, as that is wide there for Mattia. Mattia comes back onto the circuit, and he's round and he's in the wall now. He's lost his tyre, and he's just stricken in the middle of the track. Surely that's another safety car. It won't be, but Mattia there is definitely stricken in the centre of the circuit. As now, here we go again, Stein there closing on Timon. As that was a spinner in the background, it is Swifty. And he is also in the middle of the track. I'm surprised we haven't seen another safety car yet. We have two cars in the middle of the circuit. Not out of the way at all here. As now Stein seems to be gaining a bit on Timon here. I'm just trying to get used to this. Bobo dropped back from Mike. There is more yellow flags here. I think they're still for Swifty, the man stricken in the middle of the circuit. Very, very unlucky for him in Australia today. The man who looked very strong at some points earlier in the season. Will we see any overtakes here? As Stein here seems to be dropping back a bit now, and Rico seems to be gaining on him. Here we go now, Timon gaining a bit on Bobo. Stein dropped back from these few, this was the fight before the safety car came out. These few were the ones battling, but it's now, it looks to be a different Alfa Romeo of Milan now, who is being caught heavily here by Elias. Can Elias get past Milan and get P9 here? Seems a lot quicker he does. Milan getting a penalty as well. Here comes Elias. Will he be able to get an overtake done into turn 10 and 11? There's a chance. He's going to hold back. Smart from him. He's going to be betting on that Milan mistake, which has actually come for Elias, and that's going to be a very simple overtake into the final few corners. It's now here, this train of cars getting longer and longer as we speak. Michael here seems to be gaining back on Cristiano. Could be a fight for the lead at some point here. Everyone's still close to each other as Elias sets the fastest lap of the race. Absolutely flying here, Elias. There's time and they're getting a penalty as well. Here comes Elias now. Can he get anywhere near this top 8? Seems to be gaining a lot actually on the fight between Rico, Stein and Timon and Bobo, and kind of Mike, but not really. I think it's Mike and Mel's that we need to be really focusing on though. Those two look the closest out of anyone. Michael is gaining on Cristiano, I can tell you that. Getting closer and closer to Mel's as well. Will he send it? I don't think you're allowed to in this league. Can't send it that much anyway. It would have been a bit much. As now Michael, for the first time in this race, will get DRS from Cristiano here. Will it lead to an overtake? Or is this just going to be a bit of time gained in a straight line? I think it's just going to be the time gained. As Steinen there, going for Timon. Has he gonna got the overtake done? Yes! He has. Mel's now has been overtaken by Mike as well, but back he comes. Can he get the position back? No. Mike there with the DRS again. More further back there, Ghost and Luca. Very good fight between these few. Here comes Job around the outside. Job's really sent it there. He's run wide. And he's going to have to give that place back, but not yet. It's very close to contact there between Luca and Job, but Luca will eventually hold the place and keep that P13 to his name. Tim now just outside the points. Red Bull here will get a total of, let me just count, 25, 18, 15, 12, 10. 10 points. So Red Bull here, if it stays like this, Red Bull will win the Constructors' Championship here and today. The 1-2 in Russia really helping them as Job and Luca still battling. These two are having a great tussle here for P13, for the wooden spoon as they say. Cristiano here, can he gain on Michael? Looks like he can actually. Seems to be a bit closer than last lap. These two looking close here and ever closer. Still no ERS activated there from Michael, but he is now within a decent time frame of his competitor. As Rico there with a penalty. I will put on penalties for information. There is your penalty situation right now. Mike with 8 seconds. That should drop him down to P9, maybe P10. Maybe even P11 behind Tim. Speaking of Tim, he's right on the outside of the points now, and Rico's gone! Oh, Rico's lost it in the middle of the circuit there. And that is a full course safety car for that incident. Just as Cristiano seems to be pulling away, that advantage has been brought all the way back down. Stein and Timon having a good fight, that's going to be ruined. And now we literally have nothing to talk about. So, yeah. Welcome to the safety car. Can't believe Nottingham Forest actually beat Arsenal. That's unbelievable. Arsenal really need to pick up their game, honestly. They've looked decent as well in the Prem. 4th in the league they were at one point. And now they are back down to earth again, it seems. I think I'm just going to save my voice for now. Oh, I've actually not noticed for a pit stop, so that would have been something to talk about, but I did not talk about it. Now we have a Red Bull 1-2 all of a sudden. I think that makes them the Constructors' Champions, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see now if the safety car is in this lap. If it is, then Geordie's ruined. Why, aye, man? Now then, Bobo from Tim as we have another lap of safety car. Woohoo! Can't wait. Exhilarating. Love laps of safety car. Milan with 6 seconds of penalties. And Mike has served 5 seconds of his penalties. Good news for his race. Bad news for anyone else's. Wait, I've just realised, Timon and... yeah, they have. Timon and Stein have jumped Mike here. Huge for them. Don't know why they're bringing out the boards there. There's not really a point, is there? Geordie here will have a chance to catch a safety car queue. He might actually be in this race now. All of a sudden we have a new competitor, a new challenger approaches. It's Geordie. Why, I'm on. Now then, who will lead off the safety car restart? The championship leader or his contender who's led every single race? Well, he's led the championship every single race, should I say. He's not led every single race. That would be impossible. Because that would mean he's probably won every race, which has not happened ever. Right now, though, it's looking like Cristiano's win. Unless we actually have pit stops already, which we have. Oh! All of a sudden... this race has just taken a big turn that I never even noticed. Well, it's not taking a big turn because the top 9 is still 90, something like that. Something about 90%. I'm not bothering doing the maths this time. But yeah, something about 90% Dutch, which is very expected in this series. The only Slovakian, I think. Yeah, Bobo is Slovakian. Oh, wait, no, he's Slovenian. No, Slovenia. It's one of the two, I know that. I've just never really asked him. I'm going to say Slovenian, though. I mean, let me just check the flag. I'm sorry, it might... oh, wait, that is not how you check the flag. It might ruin the restart here. I believe that's Slovakia. Ghost is from the same... yeah, Slovakia. So I was right. Slovakian. When will Bobo bolt here? I don't know, but Geordie and Job there have hit each other, and Geordie's out at the back of the safety car queue. Okay. That's interesting. Bobo and Tim here. Bobo weaving his way across the line. Tim's not going to go for anything stupid here. Cristiano gets past Luca already. Very early here. And he's already making overtakes. Cristiano's pace is unbelievable. I think this is the fastest man we've ever seen. Ecos is up there as well, but I'd like to see a 1v1 race between Cristiano and Ecos. That'd be unbelievable. Two drivers with insane pace. As now Cristiano has caught Tim and Bobo here. As Elias has left the session, he might have to rejoin. As now Cristiano having a look at Tim. He's not going to do it yet. He's not going to go for it. Now Bobo, Tim, Cristiano, Luca and Michael, your top 5. Michael still yet to get past Luca here. And still one of the quickest out there. Here comes Cristiano now. Potential here as Elias joins back. Good for him. Cristiano there having a look as Michael also having a look as Bus retires. Very nice bit of battling already here. Mainly caused by Michael and Cristiano, as Ghost there in the background overtaking Elias's AI. Everyone's overtaking Elias's AI. Will he be able to get himself back in this race? I hope so. But now here we go for the lead of the race actually. Tim looking at Bobo. Cristiano looking at Tim. As that's the yellow flags there. And it's Tim! Oh, it's Tim! And there we have another safety car. I don't know why we got another safety car for that. Oh, I saw it was Tim and Stein there. Stein's had an incident as well. Probably reminiscent of Tim's. But we do see another safety car in this race. 13 more laps to go. It will be 10 after the safety car is complete. Maybe it's a soft sprint to the end now. There's potential for that. There's definitely a chance here that people do one stop. To be fair, I kind of understand the safety car now. Geordie retired, Bus retired, Steiner and Tim had spins, and Elias is back. Welcome back, Elias. The man who got me into this commentating role, actually. I really do appreciate him for that. Thank you, Elias. As do we see any pit stops? We do not. Cristiano stays out. Luca is one of the ones to dive it in. Michael stays out. Mel's will stay out. Timon stays out. Mike stays out. Milan stays out. Ghost. Everyone else has stayed out here. Only Luca diving it in, as Tim there gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So he has pitted actually. Onto a set of soft tyres. Tim goes. You might listen to my advice here. We do have 3 pit stoppers: Steinen, Elias, Tim and Luca actually. These 4 are at the back. Last time I checked, so they could make a bit of action. 4 of the quicker drivers in this league. In the bottom 4. To be fair, I don't think there's actually a slow driver in this league. I've seen Jacko win a race, well, cross the line first, but finished 3rd. I've seen Danob battling for the front. I've seen Mattia occasionally up there. I've seen Swifty in 2nd a few times. I've seen Rico battling for 3rd. I've never seen Geordie race, I don't think. I've seen Bus in P4 before, I remember. Steinen's led a race before. I battled for a lead as well. Elias has won last time out actually. Wait, no, it was the time before last time. Yeah, Elias won in Brazil. Tim has not won a race I've seen yet actually. He is Mr. Consistent though, consistently up there. Finished 2nd in Russia. Obviously one of the quicker drivers. Luca came in at Brazil. 2nd in Brazil qualifying. Unbelievable pace. Job I've never seen. Ghost I've seen battling his teammate up there, and he is proving that this race. Milan I've never seen. I've seen Mike when he was teammates with Swifty, battling for around the same spot he's in right now, and also this race has been very good from him. Timon, self-explanatory, won in Saudi Arabia, very difficult to do. Mel's pole in Russia. He's had a podium in Brazil, 2nd place. He's had some strong finishes himself. Michael I've never seen, but this race has been very impressive. Cristiano, same. This race has been very impressive. First time I've seen him as well. And Bobo, well, he's just Bobo, isn't he? Championship leader. Do I need to say anything more? I don't think I do. There's now a bit of switching positions going under the safety car. Quite a lot of braking. Oh my goodness, what's going on back here? A lot of positions given back here. As Luca now will take P9. I think that's it. Yeah, it is. As Ghost Falcon, they're ignoring yellow flags. I think that needs to be wiped. He's done nothing wrong there. I didn't see him overtake anyone illegally. Just kind of a car park at the back, which happens occasionally. Safety car in this lap, as expected. Cristiano's going to be looking at Bobo very quickly after the restart. He's going to want to spread that gap to Michael as much as possible. Michael was gaining on Cristiano at one point. Michael's actually on softs as well. When did Michael pit for those softs? I don't know. I can actually just check tyre life. That would be smart instead of going all the way over there. 5 laps. Can he go to the end? I think he can actually. 50... Wait, no, we've had 2 laps, 3 laps on the safety car. So, yeah, Michael can take these tyres to the end, definitely. Michael is a good contender for this race. As Ghost Falcon, they're getting a penalty. As now Bobo bolts. Cristiano, though, right on his rear. Here comes Cristiano now. Will he be able to get past Bobo in a straight line? No, not quite. As Luca and Tim there have a nice restart and get past Job. As Job there gets a penalty. And Bobo has lost a place. It was going to happen eventually. As now Michael and Bobo go side by side. Bobo there pushing him a bit wider. But it's not enough. Michael with a superb move around the outside. That's what we want to see in this league. Michael now, he's going to be chasing down Cristiano all the way. This is going to be a great end to this race as Luca's had an incident there. Luca's out. Luca has crashed out in this race. Very, very unlucky for Luca. One of the contenders, I thought, for maybe a win. Maybe not this race, but definitely in the future. Meanwhile, it looks here like Bobo is fading massively. Bobo and Mills, though, going side by side. It's not going to happen, obviously. It's a very bad section to go side by side. As Elias gets his teammate there in the background, and Tim now. And that is another incident. Milan's had an incident off the exit of the 11-12 chicane. Not much you can do about that corner. As now Timon going past Bobo. Has Bobo got damage, or is it just these 13 lap old hards really affecting him? As now Mike follows through. Tim now on his rear. Here comes Tim. Here comes Elias. 3 wide here. Down towards turn 1. Will any of them give an inch? Will any of them back out of this? No, they won't. And it's way too big there from Elias. And he's spun out my camera. That's definitely a penalty. I'm sorry, Elias. That is definitely a penalty. That's very poor from you. That is a very, very heavy dive bomb. Too much. As now Job having a look at Bobo. These hard tyres have not served him well. As that there will be another position. He should have taken his opportunity to pit. As Milan there, speaking of pits, goes in. Steiner there with the penalty. Behind Job. Steiner actually having a look at Job there. Can Michael win this race over Cristiano? These two have been battling each other all weekend. Yesterday, well not yesterday obviously, well earlier today I'll say. Very close in qualifying. Now, battling for the lead. This is what we want to see. A battle for the lead between two new drivers. They've not been here for a long time, but I'll tell you what, they're driving like they have been. A 1:24.6 in the race from Cristiano there, as DRS is enabled. That's what Michael wants. That's exactly what Michael wants now. As now Tim looking at Timon. Here comes Tim now. Can he get the overtake done? Yes, he can, it looks like. Around the outside he goes, and Timon just lets him through. Fair enough. As Job and Stein are having a battle there, looks like. As now Michael chasing down Cristiano as much as ever. He wants this win. Really get it though? That's the question. Very close now between these two. This could be anyone's race. Here we go now into 11-12 chicane. There will be DRS on the end of this lap. Oh, wow, very close now. 1.3 seconds. Wait, no, 0.13 seconds. Here comes Michael now. DRS wide open. Can he get the overtake done? It's not going to be here. It's going to be next time. Maybe on the main straight. These two are going to want this win more than anything though. They'll be fighting each other so hard here. As there was an incident there and oh, Bobo's been pushed off. No, that is poor driving. Job has pushed Bobo wide there from what I saw. Here comes Michael now. Can he get Cristiano in a straight line now? Big chance going down towards turn 1. It's not the only opportunity though on this lap. He's going to get him on the next one. Here he comes now. Better exit from Michael. That's exactly what he wants. He's going to get it now, surely. To the outside he goes. Can he get it all the way around? Michael, can he pull off this overtake for the lead? A bit of a drift from Cristiano. And it's a beautiful move. Dancing around the outside. There goes Michael. For the lead of this race for the first time. As Bobo there has his front wing changed and a penalty served. Don't count out Cristiano though. I'll tell you that now, do not count out Cristiano. He is still very much a contender for this race. Either of them can win it. Mel's, he's still with a chance. I wouldn't even count him out yet. If these two battle enough, Mel's can come back here and win. Milan with the fastest lap. Interesting. And now here comes Cristiano now, back at Michael. He's had a look there, and it's not going to be enough. It's going to be the main straight again. These two are going to have a great battle here, following each other so closely. The entire plan of F1 for next year. Here we go now between these two. Can Cristiano get back past Michael here? It's going to be very close. I think he's going to go for it here. I think he might be able to pull it off here on the main straight. He's going to look for it, and it's not going to be there. He's going to get him at turn 3. That's his plan. Meanwhile, further back there, Stein and Timon going side by side. Stein sets the fastest lap of the race. But for the lead now, Cristiano goes to the outside. Cristiano and Michael side by side like it's been all week. And Michael holds it. Very, very good driving from Michael to hold the lead there. Mel's dropping back. He's going to gain a bit of time now, though. There's still potential here for Mel's, this man right here in the Haas, to win in Australia. You just don't know until it's over. There's potential for Mike Hammer to win it, as speaking of, he goes and gets the overtake he wanted on Elias. All those laps ago when he was ahead and got spun. He could have been P4 by now, but that is not the case. Now then. Here comes Cristiano. Is it enough this time? Looks like it. It is enough. Here he comes. Still there, Michael. It's not enough for Michael to hold it. Cristiano takes the lead, but Michael will get DRS on the straight now. Brilliant battle between these two. This is exactly what we wanted to see. Here we go now. Michael fighting back here. Down the main straight we go. Surely now he's going to have a better opportunity than ever to get past Cristiano and hold it, and he's gonna do it, and he's gonna have DRS again here because of those two sections of circuit. Amazing battling between those two. Incredible racing. And still anyone's race. Mel's gained time again this time around. Tim and Stein gaining time on him. It could be anyone's. Cristiano, I think he's with the biggest chance. But it's him or Michael now, I think. I don't think Mel's has got it in him to catch up. I'll be honest with you. I'm sorry, Mel's, but I don't think you got it in you. You can close the gap a bit, but I think this is how the results are going to finish. Unless Ghost and Bobo have a bit of a battle, which they probably will. Something tells me this is exactly how this is going to finish. Here comes Cristiano now. He's going to go for it. No, he isn't. He's going to back out of it. Quite late there from Cristiano to back out, but that's exactly what he does. He has slowed down and backed out of that move. Smart from him now. Here he goes now onto the main straight. Can he pull off an overtake on Michael here? He's got definite potential, and he's going to do it, I think. Here he comes now. Cristiano, can he do it? No! Michael's going to hold it, and we know what happened last time around this section. Cristiano is not going to get this. It's not now anyway. Bit of a random DRS zone, that one. I think that should be removed, honestly. That is a very bad DRS zone. It gets people overtaking, obviously, but like, it's kind of pointless, honestly. So here, no matter what, I think we're going to see Ferrari lose out and Red Bull win the Constructors' standings. As Bobo there says a 1:23.6, that's amazing, especially around here. Very unlucky for Bobo, he could be up there, but that is not the case. He's 25 seconds back now. This is the battle we all want to see now, though. This is the only battle on track. Maybe penalties get in the way of people, but from what I can see, that is not going to be the case. Michael now closing in. Sorry, being closed in on by Cristiano again. Here comes Cristiano now. Very nice chance now. Flat out through that final corner. He's in a drift though, but it's not going to slow him down too much. And now we'll go on board with Cristiano. Can he get the overtake done here on this second straight? It's not going to be close enough, I don't think. He is too far back here. Once again, but these two are close still. Michael or Cristiano for this race. That's what it all comes down to here. A lovely camera angle on the side of the helmet of Cristiano. As there we see Michael with a bit of a drift. Michael's had a bit of a snap there. Can Cristiano get him in a straight line? I don't think he can. But if he can hold it this close, then he's definitely got an opportunity. Here he comes now. Through the fast left right. Oh, very big snap there of oversteer. Michael there using his ERS. It's just about going to be enough here to hold Cristiano off. Heading on now to lap 27. There'll be 3 to go as soon as they cross the line. 3 more laps of my breathtaking commentary. I know. Now Cristiano, no snap on that run. Here comes Cristiano now. Big chance down towards 1. Michael using his ERS again. Michael is just about going to hold this lead. But now is the chance for Cristiano. Bit of a snap there. I thought that was a Cristiano penalty, but now we're going to see it. On board with Cristiano, around the outside he goes. Can he get the overtake done this time? It looks like he will. Michael going side by side with him. Still side by side these two. Great defending there from Michael. Cristiano not on this occasion. Oh, very nearly a spin there for Cristiano as well. He's had a few snaps, but they've not affected his race enough. Meanwhile, Stein is actually really close to Tim in the background. Let's go and have a look at this battle. That might include Mel's in a few laps. But actually, no, right back to the lead. Right back to the lead battle. Because now here comes Cristiano. He's got a great opportunity now. Down towards the final of turn 12, no, that's turn 13, sorry, into 14, and it is going to be Cristiano's lead with 2 more laps of this racing. This is going to be an unbelievable finale. We know Michael has better straight line speed, but Cristiano has just proven himself all the time. Unbelievable lap in qualifying. 3/10 up on Michael. And now Michael has been tasked with the job of Mills. Oh no! No, as we go back to spectate him. He's had a spin. Meanwhile, Tim and Steinem going side by side now. Here come these two now. Steinem running a bit off. And I think that's it now. Cristiano seems to have done it. There's only 2 more laps for this overtake to happen. And there's more yellow flags here as Milan, the man with the fastest lap at one point, retires from the session. Cristiano there, he's held dominance, and it is in that section there, Milan spin. He's held dominance. There'll be 1 more lap after this, but I think he's got it now. There's no chance anyone else can catch him. Steinem, will he actually be able to finish on the podium? He will. Well, it's going to be close. Let's just say that. It's going to be very close between these two for the podium. Tim with 5 seconds worth of penalties. Steinem with 6. Here comes Tim now. Oh, Stein's mistake there is going to cost him the 3rd place. But it's not over yet, obviously. There's still a chance here for Stein to get it back. But Tim with that 2nd dose of DRS looks like he's going to finish on the podium. This is going to be a big gain in points actually in the championship here. Bobo needed another place and he's not going to be close enough to get anything. Tim is going to swing back into the lead of this championship here. We're going to have another championship leader. 15 extra points is going to put him 9 points ahead, but Bobo with 2 points puts him 7 ahead. Will we see some more swings in this championship? We never know. We've seen swings all season. We might even see more swings at the end of this race. We might see a 4-point gap. There's still potential here for Stein to pull off the overtake, and I think he's gonna get it actually. I think he's gonna go for it. He is gonna go for it. He's gonna push it all the way around the outside, and he's gonna get the position on track. But with penalties, I don't think it's gonna be enough. But we go back to the cinematic shot. Here comes Cristiano now, around the final corner, weaving his way across the line. It's a brilliant race, it's a brilliant finish, as Cristiano will take P1. And that spin, always might have cost everything here. Tim will take P3 after penalties, but Bobo's going to get that extra position. That is an extra 2 points there, and that's going to make the gap 5 points at the top of the championship within Tim's favour. Elias is just about going to sneak into the points as well here, past his teammate. Here he comes. There it is. 10 finishes here in Australia. As now Ghost is going to finish P10 after penalties, and Elias will get P9 here in this race. That will be it for this week. Incredible race in the end. Cristiano, well-deserved winner. The same 1-2 as we've had in qualifying. Surprising to see, we've not seen that in a while. As Tim, their driver of the day, that is completely fair. He started down in P16 and ended up on that podium, exactly where he needed to be to get the championship lead back, which is exactly what he has done. It's a Dutch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And also, may I mention, that is the Constructors' Championship wrapped up. Congratulations to Red Bull. That will be it. And now it's hair and tongue. This is going to be an unbelievable final few races. You won't want to miss this. I cannot wait personally. Tim versus Bobo. 5 points in it right now. Anyone's championship. It could swing either way. Elias in the end didn't actually get Ghost. Very close though, goodness me. Could swing either way here. Thank you all for watching. That will be our